Using his freedom of speech to its fullest extent, it's John James and Freedom's Pep Rally. Now, America's friendliest host, your buddy, John James.
This just came at me this morning. I just got the notification on this morning. Thank you to my friend Stephanie, who sent it to me, about this local woman who's a CNA, has been for 20 years, who's a 5-time cancer survivor. And wow, what she's facing now, thanks to Janet Mills. This is from the TikTok video she did from the Sam's parking lot in Augusta the other day, and I'm just going to have to let you hear it.
Okay, this sucks. I'm crying again in Sam's Club parking lot. I don't know if you can see Sam's Club. It's been emotional since Thursday. Maine has mandated that healthcare workers get the vaccine by October 1st or will get fired. Well, it's easier said than done. It's my body. It's my choice if I want a shot or not. Being a cancer survivor for 5 times, and I'm currently on cancer drugs to help keep the cancer away. How do I know it's not going to, taking this COVID shot, how do I know it's not going to raise my cancer more? I don't know. And it's not about the money for me. It's about my health insurance. If I could stop this cancer treatment, I could get my cancer back. And I need insurance. This is so not fair. I can't. Sorry.
Wow. All right, so Tammy's on the phone with me right now. Good morning, Tammy. How are you?
Good morning. Good.
Boy, this has been a tough time. Now, you just did this video. What? Just the other day or yesterday?
The other day, yes.
And
you've been breaking down every day since this happened.
So you're a 5-time cancer survivor. And you're currently going through treatment, correct?
Correct. I am a 5-time cancer survivor. I'm on a hormone therapy. It's to kill the cancer cells for the next 10 years. Sorry.
No. That's fine. And we don't know what this vaccine, it's authorized for emergency use. Still experimental, hasn't been tested. We don't know how it's going to interact with your cancer treatments. And you're working hard. You've been a CNA for how long?
I've been a CNA for 20 years now.
And you've got to make a choice because of the edict the governor has put down, and some private organizations have put down too. You've got to make a choice whether or not to take a chance that there's going to be some kind of interaction between your hormone therapy for your cancer and the vaccine, or you lose your job and your health insurance that helps you pay for the cancer treatment.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't think it's right. I don't know what to do anymore. I don't. I really, really don't.
I've got to tell you, our hearts are going out to you in such a huge way here this morning. Listeners are just coming in here and saying it hurts their heart. Big hugs for Tammy, heart-wrenching. And I've got to tell you, Tammy, watching your video and watching your explanation of what this has come down to, the choice this has come down to for you, this brought tears to my eyes. And I what would you say to Janet Mills right now? If you could talk right to Janet Mills right now, who is the one forcing this decision, what would you say to her?
I would say, let me think. You should not be forcing it onto anyone's bodies. It's our bodies. It's not yours. You don't know how we are living every day. You know, like, you don't know us. So you should not be forcing it onto anyone. It's like telling her to go jump off the bridge and you might live or get injured or die. You know, it's the same thing. She should not be forcing this to anyone. It's not right, and it's just not fair.
Wow, that was well put. That was very well put. Yeah, you don't jump off the bridge. You might live, you might not. But hey, you know, no skin off my nose. And do you think she's going to worry about making a choice? I mean, she probably got vaccinated. I don't know. It's none of my business. It's none of her business if you get vaccinated.
No, because she's not me. She's not anyone else. And everyone has a choice what they want to be done.
Wow.
It should not be forced onto anyone.
Now, have you done any? I'm sure you have. I'm sure you've done some reading, and you can see there are opinions all over the board on interactions between drugs, and I mean, there's so much unknown here. I completely and wholeheartedly support your hesitancy to want to get this. I sure wouldn't want to take a chance, but what choice do you have at this point? I mean, what's going to happen to you, Tammy Field, if you lose your health insurance? What's going to happen then?
Probably most likely my cancer will come back. I only have, as it is, after I'm done this hormone therapy, the doctors only gave me a 50-50 chance of the cancer coming back.
Wow.
Yeah. And I don't want to put anything in my body that I don't know about, because I don't want to take that risk.
Of course you don't. Of course you've got a family. You've got people who love you, people who care about you, and I'm sure everybody in your circle has your back during this time.
Yes, they have. Yep.
Wow. I'm telling you, I sure do. And our listeners sure do.
Thank you, guys.
And thank you so much for your service to the community.
It's just horrible because it's not just cancer, like, because all my treatments and stuff I've been through, it has caused a lot of health issues too. And I'm supposed to be starting my bone treatment at end of October, but now I'm losing my insurance.
Wow.
Because my bones are getting brittle from the cancer.
And you're still working. You're still taking care of people even in your more fragile state.
Yes, because I believe you can work until you can't work anymore.
Okay, I'm doing my best to hold it together here, Tammy. Not gonna lie. I hope Janet Mills is not tone deaf. I hope she's listening to people like you, people who she serves, people who she is in charge of caring for. But it was somewhat angering when she came on last week and just stuck her head out and said, okay, everybody in the healthcare field, everybody, all the support staff, everybody around them needs to be vaccinated or you're out of a job. Sorry. See you later. We'll just get somebody better than you. How heartless. And then she wouldn't answer questions about where the edict goes next. would not answer. No, I'm sorry. We'll talk about that some other time. It's like one and done. Here I am. I'm going to lay down an edict. I'm out of here. And she doesn't realize what's left in her wake. People like you who are going to lose your health insurance. I mean, what?
Yeah. I don't get it. I don't get what she's thinking. I really don't.
There's no, I don't think there's any thinking involved. This humanity, do it for the greater good. Well, we're over 70%. We're over 70% vaccinated in this state now. And there was never any edict before. And now we're even closer to herd immunity than we've ever been. And now they decide to start putting down edicts where it's jab or job. And wow.
Yeah.
David says, tell Tammy that we are sorry about this. It is so sad. Getting a lot of comments on here now. People supporting you and loving on you and short of some kind of a miracle, and I hope that Governor Mills and others who influence her, whether it's Dr. Shah, I don't know who her inner circle is. She's getting influence from somewhere, unless she's making all these decisions on her own just because she can. I would hope she wouldn't do that, but and you have checked about this being a way out of the vaccine, and this is not going to be allowed as an excuse not to get the vaccine?
Yeah, they said I have to be allergic to one of the ingredients to the vaccine.
What about if you're allergic to all of them based on the treatment you're getting, which they don't know because they haven't? I mean, they're taking an experimental vaccine and they're experimenting with drug interactions here. This is wow.
Yeah.
Well, you
I'm just at my wit's end with this whole thing, but I am not taking it until there's further studies to be done for my health reasons.
I totally get that. I totally get that, and know that we are with you. And if we can affect change, if anybody can affect change, Tammy, somebody like you should be able to, because if there really is compassion in our government, if there really is a heart and a soul and an understanding of individual lives, then this has got to be addressed. Sorry, I'm getting a little tense here because I am upset for you, and I encourage people to call the governor's office, call your legislators.
Yeah.
We've got the audio of you now. I mean, we're all over. We're on the air, obviously, Legacy 1160. We're on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter and Twitch, and we're on Getter.com this morning too. If you want to check us out there, if you're listening, you can. But this video will be there, and hopefully, and believe me, I'm going to edit a piece. We're gonna air this again. This is going to be aired again, and we're going to let people know. And we're going to make sure Governor Mills gets a copy of what you're going through, so she can hear it from you.
Thank you.
And I know you're busy. I know you're at work right now, and I think it's very important that you were able to take the time and tell us firsthand what you're going through. And you are in our prayers. You are in our prayers, Tammy, and keep the faith. And we're going to do whatever we can. We need to hear stories like this because, as I say, if people really have compassion, if there is any care for individuals out there, then this ought to move the needle a little bit. Carol asks, who are your representatives? We can contact them too. Who are your representatives locally? Do you know, Tammy? And I know it's a hard thing to keep up with. I'm kind of unsure of who my representatives are at any given time.
No, I can't remember. I've been just writing everybody, but
Yeah.
I live in Chelsea, so I'm not sure.
Okay, well, we'll figure that out, because I can't tell you right off the top of my head either. So, listen, you again keep the faith, and we're going to pray for you. Stay in touch with us, and we love you, and we're pulling for you, and we're pulling for you, and we love you, and something good has got to come out of your story. And we've got to make this a good ending, or as good as it can be. You need to be able to keep up your treatments without having to worry about where the money's coming from or whether or not there's going to be an interaction. Your body, your choice. We agree wholly.
Thank you, guys, for your support.
Tammy, you have a good day. And again, thank you for all you do every day.
Thank you. Good day.
Talk to you soon. Bye now.
Bye.